Alright, welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 291. HAUNTober, day 11. Final day. Finally made it, man. Finally made it the whole month. Finally made it to day 11. HAUNTober. This is it, man. This is it. This is the main event. The main event of the evening. Scheduled for, wait a minute, how many? Scheduled for 6 rounds. Yeah. Yeah, this movie right here, man. This movie right here, you know, this is one of the one of the best of the horror anthologies that have been put out there. And yeah, you know, it's it indeed introduced the the next phase of the horror genre. You know your Jasons and your Freddys and your Michaels and your Chuckies and your Candymans and your Leatherfaces. And then you got Sam. Oh yeah, by the way, happy Halloween. Yeah, man. October day 11. It's Halloween. We made it. But yeah, you got all your big killers, and then you got Sam. Our little buddy Sam. Cute little guy. Yeah, man. Trick or Treat. 2009. Well, it finally came out in 2009. It was supposed to be in 2007, but yeah, Trick or Treat, man. Yeah, this movie, oh man, I tell you, this movie, once again, I gotta give it to FearNet for introducing this movie to us, man. Well, to me anyway. Yeah, FearNet, God bless the channel. I wish they were still around today, man. Great stuff to come out of that thing, man. Great stuff. But hey, what if FearNet wouldn't have Shudder, right? So hey, there you go. But yeah, man, FearNet, it pretty much introduced Trick or Treat to me. They had a marathon, a 24-hour marathon of the movie. One year, one Halloween. I think it was back in 2012. They did that. 2012, 2013, around there. 2013. Yeah, 24-hour trick or treat marathon on Halloween. Man, people don't do that no more. They don't do anything like that no more. But still, yeah, man. Great stuff, though. Great stuff to come out of FearNet. Yeah, me sitting here with my brand new Halloween t-shirt. Yeah, talking about Trick or Treat, one of the best anthology movies to come out in the last 10 years or so. Nearly 20 years or so. Into the last few years or so. Man, I tell you, I think it's about time we get to have another movie, huh? A part 2, huh? But yeah, this movie, this anthology, yeah, it's not a normal anthology. It is interlocked. It has the characters that show up in each story. They were like blend in to another story. Yeah. Eventually you will run into. Yeah, eventually they will run into each other, and yeah, man, that's one of the many special things to come out of this whole whole movie. Yeah, that was the uniqueness to come out this whole movie. Yeah, yeah, Trick or Treat, all these stories, and they all centered around this particular character named Sam. Yeah, Sam is yeah a particular trick or treater in a burlap pajama costume who appears to enforce the rules of Halloween. Yeah, the rules of yeah, yeah. Another thing about this anthology, they hit you with certain rules, certain I think it's like three rules, Um, yeah, don't go out alone. Always go to a person that a house that you know, and um, and stay on the sidewalk. Yeah, stay on the sidewalk. Go to a house that you know, and do not go out trick or treating alone. That's the laws of trick or treating. But the laws of Halloween is like do not blow out the jack o' lantern before midnight, and always keep jack o' lanterns lined up in a certain way. Oh boy, but yeah, yeah. Seeing this little guy show up in his footy pajamas and a burlap sack over his head, sackhead, another killer with a sackhead. Cute little guy though. Yeah, he's pretty much like the uh, a catalyst to the rules of Halloween. Yeah, he enforced them. He is the living embodiment of them. I guess the living embodiment of this the day of Halloween. But yeah, these stories. Um, what's yeah, the opening story is about this married couple, you know, coming back home from a celebratory night, but the wife, she is not the Halloween traditionalist as her husband is. So Sam pretty much get her. She she blows out the jack o' lantern. She takes down the Halloween is still going, and she wanna take down the decorations in the front lawn. Yeah, Sam sees that and he don't like it. So yeah, he came over to her house and he took her out, man. He took her out. Sam shows up. There's a story called Principal. This principal. He's a well, this school principal, this guy, he's a very interesting character himself. You see, it's hard trying to talk about these particular characters. It's hard trying to talk about this particular story, considering the fact that they are all interlocked with each other, and you know, each character that shows up, they'll be here, but they won't be here in the next story. Like this principal. He he's pretty much a killer himself. I mean, yeah, he killed a little boy by poisoning Halloween candy, and he attacks um, women, I guess, dressed in the in like a vampire type outfit, only to get eaten up himself by a bunch of female werewolves. Yeah, yeah, and then there's a story about the school bus massacre, and you know there's a school bus in the yeah, it's pretty much the urban legend in this story, in this movie, the school bus massacre. And from what I understand, the parents, the children's parents, were paid to dispose of them, but something went wrong. One of the kids took over the school bus, and they ran, and it yeah, one of the kids, yeah, he took over the school bus, and it ran off into a quarry. All the kids have died, but the bus driver is believed to have survived. Well, we do find out that the bus driver has survived, and only he get attacked by our little buddy Sam later on. But then our little buddy Sam, you know, after he attacks him, but he don't kill him. So you know, he completes the tradition of Halloween by giving out candy to him. So yeah, when he leaves, he when he leaves, later on this bus driver, the former bus driver, he passes out candy to kids because he learned his lesson. He was a Halloween hater anyway, so he learned his lesson. He's passing out candy to kids. One of the kids thought that he was wearing a mummy costume because he was all bandaged up from Sam kicking his ass. Bandaged up, he got a sling. So yeah, he passed out kids. Closes the door, but only to hear the doorbell ring again. So yeah, he opens it up and he sees that it is the ghost of all the kids that was on the school bus that he was driving, and they all came back for him. Oh man, real good stuff, I tell you. They all came back for him, and they attack him. And then, yeah, there's a story called Surprise Party where these four smoking hot ladies, man, all dressed in different Halloween costumes. One dressed as Little Red Riding Hood, one dressed as Little Bo Peep, one dressed as Cinderella, and one dressed as Snow White, a black chick with a Snow White costume. But yeah, yeah, all four of them smoking hot ladies. And yeah, we come to find out that they're werewolves, each and every single one of them. And the girl that dresses up as Little Red Riding Hood, which is very foreshadowing considering the story of Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah, yeah, the one that dressed up as Little Red, she was she was a virgin. Not a virgin to sex, but a virgin to being a werewolf. It was her that was her first night. That was her first kill. And she happened to kill the school principal. Oh my god, man. But yeah, seeing the transformation and everything like that, seeing them, just shed their clothes, that was one thing, but seeing them shed their own skin, oh man, they shed their own skin and they shed their deceased dates. Yeah, these girls was going around town trying to look for dates for this party. They weren't exactly looking for dates. They were looking for dinner. So yeah, yeah, seeing seeing them trying they getting they're having a feast on at this bonfire. That was a surprise party for them. All this going down, and Sam is off in the distance, and he just sitting there watching. He's just sitting there watching in his pajama footy costume and his burlap sack on. He just sitting there watching. But yeah, I tell you though, oh yeah, I chopped everything up. I didn't. I tried to piece everything together. The story is chopped up into different sections. With these characters, I tried to piece everything together. Hopefully, I did a good job at it. But yeah, that's pretty much the full movie. I think I'm sure. I'm not sure, but surely I'm not sure. But yeah, yeah, it's fun. It is very fun to watch. Okay, except for the four hot chicks turning into werewolves. Now that is traumatizing. I'll never trust women again. But yeah, but yeah, the whole thing is just 100% good, solid fun. Man, I love it. I love watching it. I love watching every season, every October, every October. I love watching this. Great stuff, man. I mean, hey, if you got HBO Max, check this shit out right now. It's on there right now. Go. But yeah, man. Yeah, trick or treat, or trick or treat, trick or treat. Yeah, great stuff, man. Yeah, 100% 5 out of 5. I mean, yeah, written and directed by Michael Dougherty. Yeah, this dude, yeah, he co-written the X-Men films, well, X-Men 1 and 2. He I think he did Days of Future Past also. I think he co-written that. Yeah, he co-written Superman Returns, which is why he didn't do X-Men 3. He directed, I think he wrote and directed Godzilla, King of the Monsters. But yeah, man, dude directed Krampus. But yeah, this guy Michael Dougherty. Yeah, you gotta keep an eye out for him. He doing some really good things with this with the horror genre and the monster genre. Apparently with Godzilla here, but yeah, he does some really good things with this stuff. But yeah, man, I tell you, yeah, Trick or Treat, one of the best horror anthologies out there. Very creative, very innovative for an anthology film. Very innovative. You know, I mean, what more do I gotta say? How much can I put this movie over with? But yeah, how much I gotta put this movie over on? But yeah, it is something to not miss. I tell you that. It is something to not miss. Yeah, great Halloween tradition to watch, man. Great Halloween tradition also uh, to experience. Yeah, but yeah, man. Remember the rules of Halloween. Remember the rules of Halloween. Otherwise, our little buddy Sam, he's going to come and get you. I wouldn't want him to get me. I mean, hey, I'd rather him be my buddy. So yeah, straight 5 out of 5, man. All those stories, including the surprise party. All those stories, 5 out of 5. That's my review, Jack, and I'm sticking to it. Halloween, man. I love this holiday. I love this day. I love this season. You know, one of my favorites. One of my all-time favorites. But yeah, that's it, man. That's it for HAUNTober. This this was the main event of the evening. This was it, man. Everything I did worked up to this. Day one with the top 5 zombie films, all the way down to the review of Trick or Treat. But yeah, next month though. Next month, you know, we ain't taking no breaks. Next month, next Saturday, coming back with another review. Yeah, the first week of November, I'm coming back with another review. And, you know, well, yeah, taking no breaks from doing these reviews, but I take a break from doing horror. I'm all horrored out right now. After this, all horrored out for a few weeks, and then I come back with another one. But yeah, anyway, on the first Saturday of November, I'm back with another review, going back into the superhero field. You know, Benedict Cumberbatch. You know, he got some magic to bestow upon the mystic region of the MCU. So you keep it locked right here for that. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. And for the last time, check out the playlist of HAUNTober right there. In the meantime, in between time, Jack, this show is off. Happy Halloween.